Good morning, children. Today we'll move on to the next portion of the lesson, Children at Work. So take page number 13. It is part third portion. Jaya and Velu walked along the roads for a half an hour until they came to a bridge across a dirty trickle of water. So Jaya and Velu, they were walking for half an hour. Half an hour they were walking until they came to a bridge. So they came near a bridge. So across a dirty trickle of water. Trickle means the place was full of dirty water. Under the bridge it was dirty water. They are in Triplicane. Triplicane means it is a pond filled with lily. So it was older days, it was a triplicane. Triplicane means a pond. Now see that's Buckingham Canal, said Jaya. So Jaya is telling, you see this trickle of water? This is Buckingham Canal. So take page number 14. Velu started. That was a canal. Near some puddle of water was a row of the strangest huts he had never seen. So near the canal, he saw a row. Row means in a straight line, there were many huts. They were built out of all sorts of things. So these huts were built of all sorts of things. Metal sheet, tires, bricks, wood and plastic. They stood crookedly and looked as if they would fall any moment. So these huts were near each other. They were touching each other and these huts were bending. And they were in improper shapes. They may fall at any time. So it was not at all strong. The huts were crookedly built, means they were bending. The huts were bending and they were not in any shape. And if they would fall at any moment, so that huts may fall at any moment. Is there where you live? These houses are strange, said Velu. So Velu is asking, is this the place where you live? These houses are strange, said Velu. In our village, the houses are made of mud and palm leaves. Velu is telling, in our village, houses are made of mud and palm leaves. Jaya went around to one of the huts and dumped her sack outside. Then she picked up an empty one. So Jaya, what did she do? She went to a hut and dumped her things from the sack into that open ground, and she picked up an empty sack. She took an empty sack. Let's go. She turned to Velu and gave him a shove. Shove means she pushed him. Now let us go. At least help me. Now here, wear these and come with me. So she is telling, now at least help me. Wear this and come with me. She threw him a pair of old shoes without lace and pushed a sack and stick into his hand. So she gave old shoes without lace and asked him to wear that shoes and a sack and a stick in his hand. She gave a sack and a stick in his hand. Velu was confused. Why she is giving me these things? What work did she want him to do with these things? The only work he had ever done was the landowner's farm, weeding and taking cows out to graze. So here, only work that he had done is weeding. Weeding means collecting the waste plants from the ground. That is from the farm, collecting waste plants and throwing it away. That is weeding. And taking cows out to graze. So taking out cows to graze. Graze means to have food for the cows. Take cows to the ground where there is green grass. As there are any farms in the city, he asked Jaya. So he is asking her whether there are any farms in this city. She laughed and thumped her stick on the ground. So hearing this, she was very, She laughed and thumped her stick. Thumped means pushing her stick on the ground. Farms, there are no farmers here. We are rat pickers. So she is telling there are no farms here and no farmers. No farms and farmers. We are rat pickers. What do you mean by rat pickers? People who pick plastic bottles, waste and metal things from the road and all. These are called rat pickers. Rat pickers, see my sack full of things I collected. So she's telling, did you see my sack? It is full of things what I have collected. Collected from where? Asked Velu. So Velu is asking, from where did you collect these things? From rubbish bins. Where else? So she is telling, I collected these things from rubbish bins. You collect rubbish? Velu had never heard of such a thing. So Velu had never heard such thing, collecting things from rubbish. Aye, blockhead. It is not any rubbish, only paper, plastic, glass and such things. We sell it to Jam Bazaar, Jaggu. So what we do? We collect these things and sell it to Jam Bazaar, Jaggu. It is a person's name, Jam Bazaar, Jaggu. Velu was puzzled. He had heard of people throwing away rubbish, but why would anyone want to buy rubbish? So Velu was very puzzled. Puzzled means confused. He is thinking, he had seen people throwing away rubbish, but do anyone buy these rubbish? Who is Jam Bazaar Jaggu? Why he is buying all this? So Velu is asking, who is this Jam Bazaar Jaggu? Why he is buying all this? You think he buys it for show? He sells to a factory. Come on, I don't have time to waste like you. So this girl is telling, do you think he is buying it for show? For show means to keep in the showcase? No, he sells it to a factory. What does he do? He sells this into a factory. Come on, I don't have time to waste like you. So she is telling, I don't have time to waste like you. Velu did not move. He didn't run away and come to this new place to dig through garbage bins. Jaya poked at him with a stick. So Velu was thinking, I have come here not to collect this rubbish. So when he was thinking, Jaya pokes him. Pokes him means just pushes him with her stick. Look here, she shouted. If someone gets here before us, we won't get anything. So just look here. If someone gets over there, we won't get any rubbish to collect. We won't get any rags to collect. So don't stand there posing, big hero. I am trying to help you. Who filled your stomach today? So she is telling, don't stand there, hero. Come here. Who filled your stomach today? Who gave you to eat? So come with me. Velu scratched his head and sighed. I'll do it for now, he thought, until I find a better job. So Velu is thinking, now I have to do this job. I'll do it now, he thought, until I get a good job. So this is the story. So this was written by Geeta Wolf, Anushka Ravishankar and Arjit Singh from the book Trash, and this is on Rag Picker, Children and Recycling. The book's name is Rag Picker, Children and Recycling. So this is all about the lesson. I hope you have understood the lesson. Notes will be given in the WhatsApp group. So till then, see you in the next class with a new lesson. Till then, take care. Goodbye.